What are the top 4 benefits of Extreme? Tell me what you think.
Universal licensing.
Universal licensing.
Being able to bring the brand to all of our customers, making it a lot easier for them to do renewals. You go into Cloud IQ, you see you have 400 devices. You only need 400 licenses. And that includes the third-party devices that we're bringing in. One license, one device, any platform.
Wow, that's... So I'm going to put it into terms that makes it more comfortable for me and probably them. Okay, so I'm a 350 user client. I've got 15 WAFs on 2 or 3 stories. I've got a handful of switches. I go ahead and I buy that equipment. I go ahead and I license for that equipment, and all my endpoints are taken care of.
Everyone is covered at that point. The only additional features that you have to purchase is for our NAC. It would be for our end user seats, for how many end users you have. Let's just say you have that exact scenario that you set in, and then you have 300, 400 users. Well, 400 users would have a NAC seat, which is pretty inexpensive going off. And then also our SD-WAN platform, which is fully accessible within our Cloud IQ suite, which makes it really easy for our engineers to actually access it. Well, that is an additional license, but the cool thing about it is we provide a t-shirt size pricing, which is everything that's included within one license. You don't need 4 or 5 different multiple licenses for our SD-WAN platform. You get the appliance, you get the customer experience included with that, then you also get the service and support. So you're fully engaged with one license.
Oh, that's excellent. That is really incredible. I mean, it's provocative too when you consider how many clients are simply nickeled and dimed for licenses on end, for feature sets, etc. When you can say to them, hey, this is inclusive of everything, that certainly does resolve a lot of anxiety. One of the issues that we deal with on a regular basis, especially within the enterprise, are individuals whose eyes are too big for their tummy. And they end up getting network access control only to find how complex and difficult it is to administer and manage. You take some of the more complex feature sets and conditions and rules that need to be set up. And I admit this is a little bit of a lead question because I already have kind of an answer for my own tech services group who really like the Extreme approach. Tell us a little bit about it.
We make it simple. That is our key. It's the customer experience. It's not just the customer, your customer. Every engineer that touches our product is our customer. And what we try to do is make the policy-driven, the policies that need to be created, simple, touch-driven, point-driven. And when you create our policies within our NAC, we think in mind that we can create them, copy them, and then push them out to all the devices. You don't need as many as the rest of the guys because what we've done is we made it simpler.
Okay.
We've made it easier to use, and then it also breaks down to each endpoint. If you think about the footprint that's included with each one of those devices, you can discover everything that's going on with that entire environment and then mitigate that with a click and a drop, rather than having to go in and systematically type everything out and type everything in.
Do you ever get any negative feedback about the scripting? The scripting folks who just want to see that, but obviously I think the vast majority of people would prefer the GUI, but I mean...
You hit the nail on the head. We get a lot of the previous Cisco customers, just think about it. We get a lot of the previous Cisco customers that love scripting. Guess what? You can still do that. More power to you.
You still can do scripting.
We'll provide you the scripting. You can SSH in. You can do whatever you want from command line. You can do all that from our Cloud IQ suite. The best thing about it is we automate those processes. All of those scripts, all of those different scripts that are done on all of those third-party devices, on your Cisco device, your Juniper devices, you can do that within our Cloud IQ suite. And what we can do is we can automate those scripts and create workflows. So you never have to see those scripts ever again because you've already implemented a workflow within our environment, and they will automatically run when you want them and where you want them.